I love Johannesburg. I love their energy, almost like the energy that you would get in New York or London. This energy of go-getters, you know, that's why Joburg is Joburg, and that's why Gauteng is Gauteng. The city of gold, Egoli, whatever you want to call it, there's an energy here about people that want to do things and get things done and just take advantage of opportunities. I oversee investment for the Tambo International Airport Special Economic Zone, which is an economic development program. Tambo remains prime as an airport, the largest in Africa, and because of that location, you are a stone throw away from air cargo, you are a stone throw away from Tambo Airport, you are a stone throw away from Sandton, which is South Africa and Africa's financial district, connected through a high-speed train. We started this journey a couple of years ago, and the first sector that came into our first phase of our development was the food processing sector. So the northern precinct of what we call Otia Precinct 1 is where we've built the largest food factory in the southern hemisphere, the second largest of this kind in the world. It's just over 22,000 square meters under roof, globally competitive, globally exciting infrastructure that we've put up there for fresh food products that would then package and export internationally. We are also in the process of now developing what we've defined as a jewellery manufacturing precinct. This is a sector that is focused around mineral beneficiation. So we're talking diamonds, we're talking gold, we're talking platinum group metals, minerals in general that are mined in South Africa for the purposes of exporting.
Johannesburg is big in terms of the jewelry industry. Small businesses, I think, should be given more of a chance. There's huge room to grow still.
So this is the master plan of the jewellery precinct. What we have here is what the jewellery manufacturing precinct will look like when it's done. The refinery, the diamond beneficiators, the jewellers, the people that are supporting you to move the goods are here, the regulatory agencies necessary for the approvals, and we ourselves are here, as well as the South African Revenue Service are here together in a clustered environment, structured in a globally competitive fashion, emulating what has been done in other regions.
Africa is so rich with minerals, and there's so few manufacturers and designers out there who are able to create products of world standards. So I'm absolutely passionate about the industry, about the manufacturing craft, about designing, and also creating jewelry that is being exported internationally from Africa.
There's always the question of, does South Africa have the skills, capabilities required to drive this business? And if I were to invest in South Africa, do you have the people that would support my business? Our short answer is yes. We wanted to be sure that by the time we are up and running, we have also taken care of the issue of skills. We took care of that by setting up the skills studio. It did exceptionally well. And Nontando is one of the recipients of that Design at 50 program.
Design at 50 was about learning how to do international commercial jewelry. I was doing my postgraduate advanced jewelry design program and graduated there. Patsima Jewelry Design specializes in custom-made jewelry. The company has grown really organically and self-funded. The rest of the world is really interested in African luxury. So I think as designers and as manufacturers in the jewelry industry, this is the perfect time for us to rise.
The intention really is to continue to support people like Nontando. We will be setting up a hub. In that hub, again, working with small players to give them an opportunity and a space to manufacture, and have also some of our investors in this zone, providing them with an opportunity for offtake of the products that they make. So again, a cluster approach where end to end we look at the different options and how do we support SMMEs. Big business is important, but equally important are the opportunities that you create for the small players to also take advantage of what the SEZ has to offer.
Nungu in Swahili means porcupine. We say it's a small but resilient animal. Being young and being black in the diamond industry, we've had to be very resilient. My wife, Ashila Puli, I call her Babe, designed this porcupine that I wear, and I wear it with pride. She's the co-founder of Nungu Diamonds. She is an amazing creative. When a person says they're wearing a Nungu Diamonds piece, they're wearing a piece of her. The thing I love about the diamond space is, we get to interact with people, we get to know how it is that they got together and why it is they're getting married. I love seeing love. And this is, for me, part of the joy of what we do.
The silliness happens all the time.
We work very hard. We got to secure a partnership with a very big diamond cutter and polisher. Now, to partner with a company like that with a worldwide network has created a platform for Nungu Diamonds to really thrive. We've employed 30 people, and it's only the beginning. And moving into the special economic zone at the airport, the vision there is to expand the business because of the tax incentives that come with being part of an SEZ.
So the opportunities would vary from incentives that have been packaged through national government, specifically a lower corporate income tax rate. There's also VAT exemption if you're exporting. There is also no duty if you are importing production-related material and assets.
To pay VAT on purchases of rough diamonds is a huge capital outlay. To move into the SEZ and have that as one of the incentives was a huge relief for us. And also the benefit of setting up at the airport is because we have other businesses in the SADC region, we're then able to import those rough diamonds in, cut and polish them in South Africa, which will lead to further job creation. It's a no-brainer.
There is the support of all arms of government to put up the infrastructure that would allow that private sector partner to grow and create the much needed jobs that we need in South Africa.
This industry is not an easy industry. It's dominated by a male, but I managed to fill my shoes in. I started this business, Togos Diamonds, in 2004. I was seeking a job in the textile industry. Me failing many times, working. When I was give up late in the afternoon, I saw that name, Zlotowski Diamonds, cutting and polishing. And then I said, wow, diamond. And then I joined them, is where my dream started. I was started next to nothing because I was working, sitting, polishing till at night, trying to build a capital. Yes, they start to invite me, to give me credit to go and polish and come and pay after.
Historically, diamond industry, I can say 90% is still based on trust. We still use the word mazal. Mazal, it means that you can close a deal just by a word of mouth. We put relationship first more than the money.
Togos Diamonds is a family business. I pass legacy to my family, especially my son. As a young boy from school, I invite him to help me as a mother because I believe can do things better because of education. Right now, he's the face of Togos Diamonds.
This might be the hardest industry ever. It needs patience, it needs perseverance, and it needs dedication. Look at my mom's story where she started. I've watched her literally growing this company from 1,500 Rand to be $1 million business today. I witnessed it and I saw it, and I'm proud of my mom because I wouldn't be where I am. Okay, tears. So currently we have an existing contract with a company in the mainland China where they're running more than 50 jewellery stores and we export 70%. So SEZ now is very crucial for us, and with SEZ we can benefit from the tax benefits, rentals. It's going to help Togos Diamonds to reinvest again now in the new technology in terms of equipment, making sure that we compete with overseas market.
Us moving to SEZ, I see potential to achieve my dream to upskill and mentor more young, especially young women and the generation to come.
We're also looking at the newer sectors. We're looking at the pharmaceutical, the health cluster. We are looking at electronics. We are looking at fuel cells. This is a new industry, very, very exciting.
We have a massive new opportunity, which is the green energy industry. We have green hydrogen that's rapidly developing into one of the biggest business drivers in the world. And that green hydrogen relies on South African-based platinum group metals.
This is a plan of the Special Economic Zone. The Isondo building is building number 7.
Our core business is manufacturing of platinum-based catalysts, membrane electrode assemblies for electrolyzers and fuel cells.
On this floor, we have dedicated membrane electrode assembly production.
In doing something of this high-tech nature, almost ahead of the market, funding becomes an issue. We had tremendous support from the Department of Trade and Industry, and we're now at the execution stage where you get entities like the IDZ and the Gauteng government coming in and setting up with the DTR the special economic zones that will then also help give us additional incentives to take this into full manufacturing. As South Africa, we have a lot of high-quality graduates coming out of our universities. So we are proud of the fact that we are creating a core of young graduate interns learning from the best in the world. So we're creating the skills for our future. We all know unemployment levels are simply unsustainable. So this could be very much an industry that creates brand new jobs, creates new revenue, and helps us as an economy re-industrialize. So we need to grasp this opportunity with both hands.
I love economic development. I love this business. The citizenry of Gauteng and South Africa is hungry for growth, and we as government has a responsibility to work with the private sector to deliver on that promise.